Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio, the only people I'm taller than are a child and a fairy. I'm not sure if those should count, but I will keep a counter to keep track of the number of people I'm taller than. Wow, you are so insecure about this. Easy for you to say, you're smaller than everyone by nature. I mean, so are you. Damn it, get off my shoulder. I said get off! And now back to the story. Hello and welcome to the channel. We're back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last episode, we made it to Martira Old Castle Town with no issues whatsoever. Okay, there was some issues. We got in the middle of a fight between Glaudel and Guido, one of Luis's followers and one of the Sanctus higher-ups, and we managed to meet Luis, and everything about that situation makes me anxious, cause we're gonna come off as Luis supporters, so the public might not like us. And also, Juna mentioned to Luis that we could use magic without an igniter, which is very, very bad knowledge for him to have. On a positive note, we saw other sides to Hulkenberg. She's a massive fan of Juna and really enjoys food. It's nice to see a side of her that's not just stoic, duty-bound knight. Anyways, we're in a new location, so let's go exploring.
Got a moment?
We meet with the lady of the castle tomorrow, and we're not particularly familiar with this area. Why don't we call it a night? Well, so much for exploring. Let's hit the hay. Should I turn in for the day? Yes, let's rest.
Good night.
Rest well.
It's gorgeous out.
Is that sand overhead? Wow, what beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to Kriegante Castle ahead of us. Apparently, we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market. I gotta look around though.
Just a sec.
Hey, what are you doing? We can't just barge in there. I'm not handling any new bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up with the incidents. You know the ones. I think reception should open again by tomorrow. But can a guy like you really handle a bounty anyway? You'll see. You'll see. What's that? Is that the guy? No, that's a candidate poster. Ooh, to see a chicken. Abolish taxes. It's your money. Reclaim freedom for commerce and for yourself.
That sounds right.
Sounds like something a merchant would come up with. But the more you think about it, the less it makes sense. What would happen to people who can't work? Besides, if there are no taxes, how could the kingdom help anyone? It'd be every person for themselves. He's only thinking about how he can profit. Are you okay? Oh, right. I forgot that's the prayer. The one taken recently was a friend of my daughter's, and she was so young. I'm afraid my daughter will be next. You must pray. For what else can we do? God shall provide. It's really funny that I play this game on Sunday. It's just the most free time I have. So are you all the ones Barton said we're here to help? Or what's your business here?
What?
We have business in Kriegante Castle. Can we get there going this way? The castle, eh? In that case, you ought to take those stairs on the other side of town. Not that you can't get to the castle this way, but, well, it's just an unpopular little byway is all. In times like these, don't you agree it's safer to be where there's lots of people?
All good.
You're right. We shouldn't be taking any weird detours. Thanks. No, weird detours. I want them. Hey, if we roam too far, we'll end up lost. Let's stick around this area. Come on, you can explore after we advance the main quest a little. What is this? Hang on a minute, this is dangerous. Even a protagonist wouldn't survive that drop. Are you sure? We're in an RPG. I don't think I take fall damage. Spirited Water Merchant.
Hello there.
Welcome. Care for some water? You won't find a more refreshing drink anywhere else. Pristine clear water, mellow milk. Hang on, what happened to all my money? Didn't I... Oh no. I might have reloaded and ended up not getting it. What did I get money from? And where did it all go? I made the same choices Oh, no I didn't. I got the money from doing laundry, and I reloaded that. And I'm glad I did, but now I'm broke. All these rumors of abductions just make my skin crawl. I can't stop thinking the buggers might be prowling around as we speak. I want to run away, but I can't leave the farm. See, when you don't have a gauntlet runner, leaving is no trifling matter. Now you listen here. I'm saying this for your own good, alright? You never know when the kidnapper is going to show up. So if you're going to lie down, buy your eyes, man. Go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped, I'll tell you that much. Are you okay? I don't think he is. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's kinda cute. Guess we have no choice but to go this way. Oh, I think the background's a bit different. My daughter's gone missing. Please help me find her. Ma'am, it's been 3 weeks since she went missing. It pains me to say it, but no, I refuse to believe it. Children aren't just getting snatched up like that. Oh man, how's he getting in and out so discreetly? Actus Workshop. I need some sort of weapon, otherwise I can't protect my family from kidnappers. I admire your courage.
What's this?
What a fine sword. Were all of these crafted here? Small town or not, don't underestimate Martira. I guarantee the quality of our weapons. Go ahead and take a look. What have you got? Slayer's Baselord. Never heard of that word. This increases fire damage. That increases ice. Any of these have good effects? Semaphore. I'm sorry, what is this? Dare I say that looks like a flogger. Oh, it does pierce damage. That might be a spear? I don't know. What equips this? Nothing that I have. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't there like a Beastmaster or something? This increases hit rate and evasion. Damage against mimic type monsters? Oh boy. I was out of town on an apprenticeship and only recently returned. Things sure have got rowdy around here while I was away. The weapons are selling well, but I can't say I'm proud of the reasons behind why they're in such high demand. Not a very pleasant profit. Akara and armors. Let's see what we've got here. Iron helmet?
Whoa.
I wonder if I can order some armor custom fit for a fairy. And maybe a sword or a shield too while I'm at it. That'd be so cute. Do it. You're thinking, why does she need any of this, aren't you? Come on, I need to look like a presentable champion of justice too. No, I agree. I would gladly lend you some money for that. Alright, what's up? KG Shopkeep. A customer. Well, if it's armor you're looking for, go ahead and take a look. One of Barton's lackeys keeps placing orders for one piece of armor after another. Something about them beefing up security. Honestly, it sounds like they're overdoing it. Makes me wonder if everything is alright. Do you not know what's going on? Bloody hell. We're supposed to just go about our lives when someone could strike from the shadows at any moment? We should just offer up some convicts or unwanted children. Say, you know any Elder no one would miss? Screw you! I'm sorry, that was a joke that went too far. But I'm worried, I tell you, putting my foot in my mouth now and then. Can you blame me? It says you're a youth, so I guess not really. Another candidate poster. Respect the old, tax the young.
Whoa.
Of course it's a heroic idea. They live so long, the elderly would naturally gravitate towards ideas like this. But why at the cost of the young? Feels like the country would end up pretty lopsided. Definitely can't let that guy win. Are there any more candidate posters around? I want to see what everyone else is up to. Oh, hang on.
Hey.
Hey, do you hear that? It's coming from above. Uh-oh.
Stop that at once.
Listen to me, insolent child. You are not to go out of doors.
Ugh.
But I'm bored of being in the house. Let me go to Elof's. No, Elof is... he's... Oh, never you mind. You're behind us staying here. Ah, poor kid. He doesn't know his friend is missing. I can understand not wanting to break the news to the child, but you might have to just rip that bandage off. Get him to stay indoors. Definitely don't want him to get kidnapped as well. Rich, poor, man, woman, hell, even child, it doesn't matter to them. They're ruthless. Usually you kidnap someone, you've got a purpose, yeah? But not here. It's downright spine-chilling it is. Oh, so it's not just kids? Still. They are potential targets. Maybe not even targets, he's probably doing it compulsively.
Whoa!
You're a new face? Oh, are you that helper lad I heard about? Didn't expect you to be an Elda. My tribe doesn't matter. Oh, well. I suppose you're right. Besides, I'm grateful to you slogs all the way out here in that massive gauntlet runner. Not that I doubt you or anything. If Barton appointed you, then you have my support. No exceptions. That's good, I guess. You'd think a kidnapper's scary, but this Heisme fellow's beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folk right off the street. Yeah, if he can use illusions, he can just get by unnoticed. You better be damn careful is all. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, some prejudice, but kinda willing to look past it. Making some progress. Mesmerized apothecary. Oh, medicine shelf. These medicines must be pretty rare. Vesp venom sac? Really? They even put bugs on their medicine? Gross.
This?
It's beautiful, but I'm not sensing any magla. It's just a decorative igniter. Amiable shopkeep. It's not every day that an elder comes by. Oh, I meant no offense by that. As long as he buys something. Ha ha ha. Maybe. This city never seems to grow. On a plus side, that means I can formulate unique medicines for each of my customers. If you become a regular here in Martira, then I'll be able to concoct some of my very best medicines for you. Is that actually a mechanic? I really do not need Ariadne's thread in this game. As much as it pains me to say it. I could just sell them, but A, I might need them, B, that feels rude to Ariadne. After everything she's done for me in Etrian Odyssey, no way I'm getting rid of her threads. Aw, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm all sold out of meat today. Need to get out there and restock, you know? Do come back another time for giving some meat, okay? Got a rock here.
You!
What do you want? You interested in this rock with all the faces? Sure. Wait, we came to see the podium.
Let's not.
Is now really the time to be giving speeches? I mean, it's a good idea, but you've got to work on your timing. We'd like to see the rock. Just a quick peek and then we'll leave. I see. Well, just turn your head to the left. Is it actually spinning?
I see.
The crier said that stones had appeared around the world, and they weren't wrong. That means wherever we are, we'll be able to know the rankings. That's handy. That guy we met last episode is in 3rd place.
Let's see.
Doesn't look like the orders changed at all since we saw it last. I hear a voice from somewhere.
Thou,
Thou who art destined to become king.
'tis in thy hands now.
Yeah, that's just the mag. Nice.
That's wrong, though.
Where are you off to? The castle is up above, it's not that way. I feel like there's no reason to stop me from taking that entrance. I feel like it just brings me back here. Can't even let my wee ones out of the house because of the kidnappings. The poor Bens are fair mopey about it, bless them. When I told General Barton as much, his face fell like a dropped pie. He's a pure heart, our general is. But never mind that. Off to fight Heismay, are ye? Keep your guard up then. Rumor has it, he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier, that nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet. Either that or he's using his illusions. Manor door. What's this building here? Doesn't seem like they're using it. What a waste. Alright, what's up, team?
Well met.
You're late. Sorry, I was just exploring like usual. Poor Barton has been waiting on tenterhooks. Apparently, the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Best not keep her waiting, Let us be about it. The castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle. I get the feeling she's not gonna like me being an Elda.
I've awaited you.
Especially if she's old. So you've all come. Fantastic. Yeah, I cannot do this guy's accent. Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let's go right now if that's alright. Hold on.
Be well assured.
Well, let me know when you're ready. No need to be nervous, you know. I am nervous.
What?
I gotta save. Let's go.
Aye, yes.
Please come this way then. Hello.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city.
Your attire is a lot brighter than I expected.
These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heismay.
I noticed that Strohl used his left hand.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this.
Oh.
So she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
I see.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We will. We won't let you down. Just doing my duty as a candidate.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit,
Ooh.
I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Alright.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
And it's not like he can do anything to her if he doesn't come into power.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
I'm still worried about word of us helping Luis, or being on his side, is gonna spread.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
A fair concern, she could just not do it.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heismay? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
Yeah.
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Illusions. How do you know that? Because I talk to literally every person I see.
Let's ask around the city a bit first.
Already did.
Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Everyone went out to gather information. We should ask around too. I can't fast travel anywhere, so someone's gonna stop me.
Boy.
Oi, you there. Can I talk to you for a bit? Heard that you're gonna catch that Heismay for us. Now, I just want to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that have gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. You know about the giant sandworms? Ah, unfortunately, no. I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
Really? That's at the, Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Hello there.
Welcome!
Aw, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm all sold out of meat today.
So, hey,
Oh, no, that's okay. We're after information more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give him a wide berth. Wow, impressive that you go out there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might try asking that fella about the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Low energy woman. Giant sandworm? Why are you asking me? This is a fruit stand, you realize? You really think I have anything to do with a dangerous bug like that? Me? The fruit seller? Don't need to be so sassy.
Oh, hey!
Oh my goodness. Why don't we collect some information around here first? There are still people we haven't talked to, yeah? I feel like there's no reason not to let me go out that way. Hello, Strohl. It seems we missed the mark with our assumptions. I've spoken with the guard corps, but they know little and less. What's up?
Is it?
Giant sandworm. We Martirans love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Larvae is my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. You can't eat the parents? What a silly thing to say. They're the ones that eat us. Though, that does remind me.
Right.
There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town.
Nice!
That's some good info. Maybe the merchant's still nearby. Let's ask around Thoroughfare Square.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
I'm sorry, who said that?
Now what am I to do?
Questioning will do us little good, but so few to question. What about you? Any leads to report? A merchant's been that way.
So it is possible.
Ah, fine work. I recall seeing a shopkeeper to myself thereabouts. Alright, what is this? Can you fill me in?
Good.
Say, I've heard about you. They're saying you've come all the way from Grand Shard to take down Heismay. We've been waiting for someone like you. Someone with real guts. Hey, you interested in letting me test your courage in the truest sense? I think you'd really fly, ha ha ha. What's with this guy? To be honest, he doesn't seem like he'd be much help in gathering information. This isn't bungee jumping, is it? That'll probably be a way for me to increase my courage. What's this? You have some business with me or something?
Hey!
Were you the one at the tavern yesterday? We heard there was a merchant who got close to the giant sandworm. Close to the giant sandworm? Bloody hell, that's amazing. But you've got the wrong guy. I've only just got to town. I've heard there's some rare weapons and armor to be found here. City's in a bad way right now, but it seems I'm not the only merchant who's in mind to stock up.
Okay!
Got it. So there's not just one merchant who could have gone near the worm recently. Let's look around the square a bit more. Maybe we can get some more information. Maybe in perhaps... Oh, hello. Informed man.
What do you want to know?
You were at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Well, we're looking for a merchant. One who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. Oh, that guy from last night? Yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. Know where he is? Heh, who do you think you're talking to? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. But information isn't free, friend. How's 150 reefs sound? I don't have enough on hand. I'm sorry, it's just, I spend a lot of time with fraudsters, you know? Professional ones. Luckily, I'm not daft enough to believe a lie that transparent. I actually thought I didn't have the money for it. Okay, you saw right through that ruse. Probably better to just play nice and pay up. I actually went to... okay.
Thank you kindly.
I went to look around myself first. Just like I knew you would. Now then, a deal's a deal.
Here's the real skinny.
It's the Ishki in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
Alright!
Yes! Finally, we got some useful information out of this guy. Let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant. Spirited Seer.
Yes?
Giant sand worm? Sorry, young man, don't know a thing about it. What I do know is the next few days worth of bad weather. If you're interested, stop by.
Whoa!
Bad weather? Think that might affect our travel at all? Once we've got things figured out, maybe we should go talk to a seer again. Alright, hello. You okay?
Think on it.
Ugh, my head. What is it? You got business with me?
Hey!
Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Right. To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. I just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then at the bar, I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point, the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
No good.
Well, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck.
Well, good for you.
And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack instead.
Oh, hello.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
I don't remember you looking this cool last time we met.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a portrait.
Hey, you lot.
You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
Yes.
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash.
Oh yeah, what is that?
It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals.
Oh.
Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days.
Gotcha.
Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep.
Ooh.
Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm.
Alright.
And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
Gotcha.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely. With this information, we can. Thank you.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh?
Good. I like you more than that informant.
Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Aye. What's with that expression? Are you Heisme in disguise, perhaps? They did say he had some kind of illusion thing.
Understood. But why?
Oh.
You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
Yeah, why didn't you?
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide?
Oh, fair.
Hey, danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms.
Presumably.
We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
There's a chance that the sand flash actually aggravates them.
Let's go inform Neuras.
We'll see when we get there.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Egress? What was that? Oh shoot, I didn't finish talking to him. What was that? I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Too late.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today, just in case.
Does it react to archetypes?
Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Help me up. Help me up, give me a handshake, and start a follower thing with me. We rested inside the gauntlet runner for today at Neuras' request. Well, that takes up 1 day, so I've got 3 days left to do stuff. Oh! Heading to academia. What's up?
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you.
Are those book titles?
All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
That thing in the gauntlet runner?
Are you talking about that thing inside the gauntlet runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the gauntlet runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
You mean fast travel?
With proper use, its great power will turn your gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
Okay.
I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
It'd be cool if I could fast travel between towns. Whoa.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling?
Are we back in Grand Trad?
Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad.
Neuras? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Do you think we could do that in a single day, woman?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
I wonder if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the gauntlet runner came along for the ride.
Yeah, that's impressively powerful.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, what the hell are you doing here? We saw you leave.
We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
Oh, no worries, we just teleport back.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
Okay, but first I gotta go give something to Maria.
He makes it sound so easy, but... what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Of course. Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try. What's up, Strohl? What's going on? Whatever it is, I entrust it to you, Ragnus. I've had enough of missed deadlines in that road. Let's check the pantry. What have we got today? Rock beans and gauntlet shrooms.
Oh, come on.
This is not the time to be doing that. We're in town, so why not make the most of it? You can do this on the road anytime. I can hardly follow such turns. I never thought His Highness's gauntlet runner would hold such a secret.
Oh, dash it.
Well, you could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it to be a type of igniter, but when I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell who put the blasted thing into the design. Huh. Maybe it was the king? Let me think of a place we've already been to.
Where to?
Martira. Off we go. I'll focus on Martira as our destination.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
I just had to get close enough.
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
Of course.
All we can do is trust him.
That's such a cool effect.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
Really now?
In my eyes, it's the other way around.
King's magic is like this igniter?
It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad.
Oh.
Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude.
Gotcha.
You've
all
all
real
got
magic.
Some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this.
Yeah.
A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Probably because they don't entirely align with sanctism.
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought?
Anywhere we've already been.
If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
I mean, it's attached to the gauntlet runner.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
I've never even seen the place.
No reaction.
I wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
Nope, I am not well traveled at all.
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
Yep.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Yep.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
It's still really convenient.
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
Yep, it's just like a level 8.5 convenience instead of a 10.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like.
Yay!
Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Subjugate Heisme. To capture Heisme, you must be well prepared. You can go stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martira Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martira. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. Going to other cities. If you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the world map on the menu, and select your desired destination. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Any caveats to that? Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
Only 3 days until we depart.
So?
We're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get too. Speaking of, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. Let's take a look. Oh, you've got something. What's up, gloomy youth? Ugh, I cannot believe I'm going to lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? A ferry? Oh, aren't you the mercenaries who are here to hunt down Heisme? You lot all came here on that gigantic gauntlet runner. As far as your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities, but they were all requisitioned by officials from the capital. Seems like they need them for the tournament or some such, but we rely on those pigeons for trading medicine and foodstuffs, so their loss threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Komero by July 11th. Oh, Komero. I need to go there anyways. But no one wants to go out with the kidnapper about, so I've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's the one beast they need to go through. And since I was the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance that I cannot keep my job if things continue like this. If that happens, I may as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog.
Stupendous.
But that's where you and that gauntlet runner of yours come in. Please save my job. Save the town. Of course, I can't ask you to work for free. Let's see. Is 7,500 Reeve enough of a reward for you? Leave it to me.
I'd so love your help.
Oh, thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I need it by July 11th if you could. Here, let me show you how to get to Komero too. The merchants in Komero have got other rare goods besides eggs too. I'm sure you'll find plenty of things there that'll be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
Hatching a plan. The pigeoneer Martira asked us to buy a practical pigeon parcel in Komero, a village east of Martira, and bring it to him. I get invincible noodles. Got a lot of time to complete that one.
Whoa.
So this is Komero, huh?
That reminds me.
Isn't this the village Neuras was talking about? Remember his story about the old man and the relic? We can ask the villagers about the old man if we go. Yep.
Nice little village.
Does it take time to get there? Because if not... Rival Gauntlet Runner. A major candidate's Gauntlet Runner seems to be here.
Let's see here.
That's Rival Gauntlet Runner. Okay.
So?
We only have so much time to spare, but I guess if we stop by the village on our way to another task, it should be alright. So this does increase courage. Absolutely terrible thing that's happened. Kidnapping people. It's mad it is. City's in a hell of a spot right now, but we can't give in to fear. Times like this mean you can't hold back, so you may as well jump headlong into the canyon. With the rope, of course.
Worth a try, yeah?
You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. Though I suppose there's no harm in trying. To take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You will return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. If I jump from this high, I bet it'll raise my courage. Rope fee is only 250 reeve. What do you say? Fancy a wee bit of danger? I'm busy right now.
How boring.
Ah, not in the mood, are we? Or did you get spooked seeing the valley floor? I'm just joking, laddie. There's something special about you. Hope you'll come back and show us all what you've got. What about you?
Oh.
Nostalgic elder. Say, now that I'm getting a better look at you, do you happen to be an elder? Oh my word, are you indeed? Well, I must say, I don't know what's brought you here in these troubled times. Did you perhaps come bearing bread? Silly me, now why would you? Bread? What are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale. The one of the thief king and the elder's bread. It's a tale as warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? Ooh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. If I listen to her story, I think it'll hone my imagination.
What do you want to do?
Well, shall we listen to her story? This may be our last chance. Am I gonna make that joke every time? It's too easy.
Is that so?
Oh, is that right? Well, if you want to hear the rest, come back and see me anytime. Can I finally go this way? What do you gotta say? On the other side of the street is Cattle Racket Road. I don't recommend travelers stop there for too long. Lots of people have been kidnapped back there, but some of those kids just won't learn. They're still hawking their little wares. No wares you'd want, mind. I'll judge that for myself. I say that as if I can actually afford anything. Ooh, cattle.
Hey.
I've never been this close to a cow before. It's not gonna get mad at me, is it? Ugh. Are you the help they sent for? Didn't think you'd be an elder. But what are you doing here? Nothing around these parts but old wells. What was that? Cows are so cute. What's going on back here? Where are you going? This place is giving me a bad feeling. Let's head back. Oh, come on, I doubt there's anything bad back there. Hey there, you wouldn't be heading on into that well now, would you? I've been hearing eerie cries coming from below. Makes me hair stand on end, it does. Stay away, if you know what's good for you. Green grocer girl.
Excuse me?
Hey, Elder. Yeah, you, Mr. Elder. How do you prefer your Volmo? Roasted or stewed? I never had Volmo. Oh. Well, I recommend you try delicious Volmo stew. That juicy, slow roasted flavor is what all the connoisseur grown-ups prefer. There now, that set you straight? Now, Mr. Elder, wanna do a little shopping? Ta-da! Rock beans. You can cook some yummy dishes with these. I've also got the fragrant spice and the hero's fruit seed. I'm selling it to help me poor old Ma. Come on, mister, buy it. Come on. I wish I could, but I actually can't afford it. You didn't want anything? No bother, I suppose. Okay, so long then. Bug selling boy.
Hey, mister.
Oi, Longshanks. How do you like your Volmo? Turned roasted or stewed? I've never had Volmo. Jinx, why are you so boring? That's not gonna help us settle this. Maybe bugs give you the willies, is that it? Suppose you don't want to be touching them either. Well, my bugs are fresh from these parts. Aye, the town's dangerous, but without a trade, how's an urchin like me to pay for room or board, aye? You should be able to use these as bait when you're fishing, too. Never tried myself, but I bet I'd be a natural. No thanks. Really? Aye, well, come back if you want some. Cherry pie, then. What is this?
Let's not.
Is now really the time to be giving speeches? I mean, it's a good idea, but you've got to work on your timing. Oh, you're selling now.
Welcome.
Yoo-hoo! In the market for some meat. I'll give you a special deal. You do meat and Morricone meat. Do we have any herbs? Whoops. Forgot I could do that. Do we have any herb sellers?
Alright then.
Oh, it's a discount day. Too bad I can't buy anything. Heard from the captain that someone was coming to help us get rid of that damned Heisme. Guess that's you lot. We got precious little information on him. We know one thing for sure, though. You're done if he lands but a single blow on you. Oh. That's about the extent of all the rumors, maddening as it may be. For now, you best get yourself some nice armor. That may be your best bet at staying alive.
Stop!
You'll need Lady Joanna's permission to enter the castle. No one gets through unless you have business inside. Sounds like we'll need an invitation. Sorry on that. Me personally, I appreciate your contributions. It's not much, but here, I want you to have this. And this is why we talk to everyone. Thunderstone, I can evolve my Pikachu now. View of Martira.
Whoa.
Oh wow, you can see Kriegante Castle from here. The city is small compared to the royal capital, but I think a more old-fashioned town like this can be nice too. How about we take in this view of the city skyline for a bit? Who knows, it might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people in this town go about with their lives. If I spend some time gazing at the scenery, my wisdom should grow. Kinda relaxing, huh? Let's not.
Got it.
Well, shall we get going? There's one other thing here. Oh, there's two other things here. Well, I find it rather remarkable you speak to me. With the recent incidents, I imagined you'd be a bit more cautious. You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away. I'm not a sanctist. No? Huh. What a thing to proclaim so boldly in public, especially in this town. I must admit, you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we go have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a sanctus town.
Really?
A Mystari perspective on sanctism. Learning more about the Mystari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view could improve my tolerance. Want to spend some time listening to her? Not today. Really?
I see.
Well, perhaps another time then. I'm always here, so please visit me again. Does your service cost money? That is a huge staff.
What say you?
Traveler, do you find yourself in ignorance of the weather and thus subject to its whims? Fear not, I can tell you what clouds will come 2 days hence. Regional forecast. If you'd like to check the weather before traveling, speak with a fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. And all that for the low, low price of 250 reeve. Not right now. Thanks.
Pop by again, won't you?
Knowing the weather in advance will help you avoid the worst, and prepare for what you can't. Ought to be plenty useful to a traveler. Come back anytime. I'll set you right. Oh, sorry. I was just lost in thought. What's this about?
I'm sorry.
Forgive me. It isn't the subject to rush through in a place like this. It must be about Halia, his hometown. I should catch him next time we're on the move so we can discuss it at length. Interacting with allies along your journey. Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with your allies. If an ally wishes to speak with you on the road, do try to make time for them. I'll always go out of my way for bonding events. We made a promise to train together, hadn't we? On second thought, I prefer not to cross swords in town. No, it would be better to find a large, secluded place. The deck of the runner, perhaps. Come speak to me the next time we're aboard. I'll try speaking with her on our next trip. Hey there, traveler. Is our cuisine not to your taste? Why do you eat bugs? Probably because it's all that they got, and it's surprisingly delicious. I would say simply because they're delicious, but I bet few outsiders who would agree. They're easy to harvest, and they're quite rich in nutrients. The giant sandworms are dangerous, but we feast upon their larvae. If you ask me, the delicacies of other cities are far stranger to me. For instance, I heard something from a peddler. Apparently the people of Brellhaven eat fish in all sorts of ways, including completely raw, if you can believe it. Ugh, my stomach churns just thinking about it. They've invented sushi. Nice. Tell me about this town.
Oh, dear me.
Martira. It's dangerous now, but it's usually a very nice place to live. The weather is pleasant all year round, and we've no shortage of stores that can meet all your needs. And above all that, Lady Joanna graces us with her magnificent presence. Before all these kidnappings happened, I'd say it was a truly blessed town. What about Barden?
Oh, dear me.
Barden. He's the type of person who would bend over backwards for the good of the town. He's the one that brought you over here, isn't he? He's always been that way, even before the kidnapping started. He'd do anything to help his people. He's always put his work first, which I hear has caused him some issues with his own family, though I suppose I'm not in any position to gossip about that. Barden's family? That's the first I've heard of it. I wonder what happened to them. Probably kidnapped. Oh, hello. Drunk woman.
Thank you.
Aren't you the help that Barden brought in? All the way from Grand Trad too. Thanks for coming. The town's sacrificed so much already. I had a friend that I used to come here with, but now they're... Sorry, these drinks always lead me to talk about depressing things. But really, please, this town is counting on you. What was that? What's up, runner gazer? Oi, that's your runner down there. All they're riding on gauntlet runner these days, are they? Huh, never thought I'd see the like. Suppose that means you're the help what's come to town. You're gonna take that runner to the giant sandworm, and to Heismace. You'll get a hero's welcome if you take him down. There's weapons and armor for sale in town. Ought to make good use of them. Embarking by Gauntlet Runner. To start traveling, visit the round table in the Gauntlet Runner. There you can view a map of the surrounding area and arrange your journey. Discuss plans with your allies as you decide where your travels will take you next. What's up, old man? Remember, we can't leave our windows open when we park in the city. Can't afford to let any passing gawker get in and find all our secrets. So, have you some business with me? Once I'm out of the driver's seat, I always feel too tired for much else. If you're planning on an outing, the old girl and I are ready anytime. Can't go anywhere too out of the way, of course, since we're still waiting for the sand flash. Let's go straight to the honeybee.
Let's go.
Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. I wanted to give Maria a drawing, but I don't see her anywhere. I should check with Fabian.
Oh, hey!
Oh no, what's going on?
You?
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out traveling right now? Or, oh dear, did your plan to announce your candidacy fail? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound, that's what's most important, isn't it? That's not it. What do you mean by that? It's probably fine to tell Fabian and Maria the truth. What? You say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant. Your Gauntlet Runner is extra special? What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in a particularly defeated mood, so I suppose I've got no reason to not believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Thank goodness. Maria, well, she's holed herself up in her room. If only we could take her mind off things. Maybe I should show Maria the Tree of Prophecy drawing that Neuras drew. Oh? You have pictures from your trip to give to Maria?
She'll love it.
That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her about how your traveling magic works.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it to Maria, and she really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
Nice. Fabian brought the drawing to Maria, who was happy we returned home safely. Still, I'm not sure popping in to show her pictures is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? If you turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. Give Maria our best, give me a little time. I want to make Maria smile. With my overflowing tolerance, I was able to convey how dedicated I am to Maria and helping her with her loneliness.
You...
Well, you really have kept her in her thoughts, haven't you? Then maybe you'll be doing her a favor. Go spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'd enjoy hearing about your travels. Next time. I see. Well, be sure to visit again when you're able. I gotta check the other things I can do first, but I will definitely spend some time with her. I haven't seen your face around here in a good while. You left the Hush Honeybee, ain't that right? Anyway, I heard. You're part of the tournament, aren't you? An Elder King. Good luck with that, mate. Oh, I ain't being sarcastic, honest. Got nothing but respect for reckless mad lads like you.
Hey!
What? Who wants to talk? They all shouted for my attention. It's Maria's room. Maybe I should pay her a visit later? So, anything else going on in Grand Trad? Can I go back to the catacombs entrance? The underground mausoleum is a big place. If we're going there, we need to be well prepared.
Evidently.
It seems the state army is mobilizing to clean up the bodies and wreckage inside. I imagine it might take a while considering all the devastation. Now that I think about it, I did check the wall, so I can go back. That's good.
Wait!
We've done all we can here. Let's head somewhere else. Dang it, no I can't. Maybe I'll unlock it again later.
About time, what?
I've been waiting. Ready to move out? Where to? Route map. Be sure to check the weather and travel time before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night at an encampment, and resume traveling the next morning. The night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town. Cool.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then? Let's head over here.
Now there's a solid choice.
Komero, a verdant lakeside village. Life here was promising once, but recent monster attacks have proven otherwise. The chief export is carrier pigeons from Martira.
That's where you want to go.
The old man that Neuras is looking for is there. Let's pay the place a visit for him. If there's a reward involved, it could help us with our preparations against Heisme. Want to go?
It's your call.
Oh, it takes a day to get there, though. We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's think it over. Let's save before I do anything. Bend my ear if you ever feel like heading out. Don't be shy now. I gotta consider my options carefully here.
Great.
Off we
Let's
go
move
then.
out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. Fire up the engine.
The gauntlet runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
I can do stuff here. I hear a voice. I'm sure he would listen. Strohl comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. There you are. I can do something with both of you. And you need your next thing in order to get the magic knight. Let's do it with Hulkenberg.
Are you free?
What'll we do today? Whatever the specifics, would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength.
Speaking of...
We made a promise to train together, hadn't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swing's safe from any harm doing in the open air. If you've the time, shall we begin? I want Magic Knight ready. If we're getting there at night, we might not have a night action on the runner. So, let's get this done. I'm not sure when we'll be able to do this again. Commendable enthusiasm. Oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna go to the den. That's 2 days travel time, I think. Let us send for Strohl as well. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
You see?
A great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect upon yourself.
Now then.
Both of you have faced life or death combat. I imagine you have some grasp of your greatest strengths by now. I'm good at staying versatile. My strength is that I'll give any tactic a try.
I see.
You've commendable skill and confidence to match.
On guard!
Very well, let us begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk. Or what?
Halt!
Come now, don't just stand there. Let's see your beast walk.
Huh?
A beast walk being what exactly?
At the ready!
You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now begin! What the hell are we doing? And why? For my amusement. Damn it! Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Strohl. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Also, it's actual training. Is it, though? 'Twould be best to continue this into tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. But we must move on. Now, the horned lizard stance. Wow.
Are you serious?
This is planking. She's subjecting us to more of this. Is she trying to kill us?
Don't fret.
Strohl, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself, find calm, and you will find you can bear even boulders as if they were pebbles. My bro's dying, get off him. Oh boy. He's dead! Now, to the swordplay proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? If you can land but a single blow on me, I will concede. You needn't worry, there's no blade on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. The ferocious strikes broke our sparring swords. Oh.
Very well.
Not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Hold on! Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort even in training.
At the ready.
Come, Ragnus, do you care nothing for the success of our mission? That's not true, you're really fixated on this. Push me harder!
Come on, then.
Yes, push me harder! Well, well, commendable vigor, Ragnus. Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Hold it.
Cool your head, Hulkenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll keel over before you can even get to any real fighting.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right, I apologize. Gotta pace yourself. Good lord, it's a circus show down there. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Match the training to the skill level. Was the training excessive? 'Twas a rigorous regimen Rodent and I once shared. Rodent being the men we met at the capital the other day, was my peer, now a commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me. I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission. Pride of my station be damned. Yet for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered, aimless and liegeless.
But...
He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? That's not true. Don't let it bother you. This isn't like you. That's not true.
Listen.
But you aren't fallen. Not now, anyway. Maybe so, but if I cannot believe that without your words to support me, I still have a long ways to go. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince, but at times I can't help but think, perhaps I could have done more if I'd remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. But let us speak no more of what ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together we shall move forward for the prince. I can sense Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust. The steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues.
No.
A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Let's go.
And now, to walk this path at your side.
I gotta check out the Magic Knight. You can now study the Magic Knight in academia. That's a cool design. Try seeing what new powers await you.
However?
Well, we'll go no farther with broken swords. Let us end our training there for now, and buy replacements when we can. Say, Ragnus, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take one of these, a dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients. Perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you, Doing our best to negotiate around the proffered caterpillars, we return to the others. Small magla boost.
The party at last arrives in the village of Komero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira.
And the good news is, I can fast travel here at any point now.
Ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Say.
This is the place. 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Oh, come now. The air is clean and there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fie.
Strohl, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found a village shop.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Neuras was looking for? Can I not walk around? Why didn't Neuras lead the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him mutter, old goat's probably dead or something like that.
Hey!
Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean that Ishkia Kaja with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. I'm sorry to say, he passed away not too long ago. Quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. Glass ornament.
Oh.
What is this? An igniter? I'd never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you. I haven't the foggiest idea what happens in inventors' heads. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place in our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too. Inventor's journal. What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Neuras knows? Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. After I handed him what I got at the village, Neuras fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I could just adapt this conduit here...
Just don't accidentally summon enemies or something. There was something like this in Common Rider Gotchard. I forget exactly what it does.
Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
Yep. We wanted to help.
We wanted to help you out, Neuras.
Why, I'm barely well touched. It positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella... Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yep.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters, see here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoops stealing my inventions.
Cool.
Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Providing a spark, I gave Neuras the glass ornament and inventor's journal we obtained in Komero.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
Pipework! What? Pipework! We can finally fix the path!
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others.
Ooh, cool.
Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
Sure, no problem.
Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travels should be all it takes, so please?
No need to beg.
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciate it.
I'm interested to see what these are.
Together, what?
I can feel Neuras' passion for relics, as well as his faith in me. Handshake. Of power!
The free-hearted engineer.
Yes,
Neuras.
Gunner!
Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner.
I can start working on that now.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm ready ready to kick my feet up, lad.
So am I. I got stuff to look at first. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the gunner from Neuras. Sick. It's more like a cannoneer.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal
I'm fine with searching
here.
everywhere, though.
If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
Oh no, what is it? He's always down for treasure hunting. Treasure. Loot. More experience.
This one's important.
Relic search, Inventor's Bequest. Find Neuras' coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
Nice.
I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Sure. It seems like Gallica can sense where relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up. Finding relics. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep an eye out for it when you're exploring inside.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Same here. I left Neuras to be immersed in his work and returned to the village with Gallica. You still gotta pick up the pigeon thing. This feels like an Etrian Odyssey background. As ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's its charm, isn't it?
Okay then.
But stop by the shop since we're already here.
That reminds me.
By the way, when she asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel, I wonder if they sell that here. Fleeting Fountain of Youth. Use while bathing to increase agility by 2. Wow. 500. I'm gonna need to sell something. One of these should do. I think it got power corrupted well enough by now.
Now then.
An assortment of carrier pigeon eggs, intended to become a convenient means to deliver letters in small packages. I am painfully low on money. What do you want to ask about? The village.
Right.
This village is mostly known for its agriculture, livestock, and carrier pigeons. There's some terrifying rumors about Martira, but this is a nice and peaceful place.
I see.
Ah, it would appear this village wasn't targeted. It was probably too remote. One thing of note here is we still practice sky burials. They're a memorial service, held so the soul of the deceased can ascend to the skies and soar like a bird. Sanctism doesn't have the same hold out here it does in Capital. Some say we're a paradise for the perished, where you can be laid to rest as you please. The tournament.
Amazing.
Did you hear? Word is that anyone now has a chance to become king. It's absurd. What kind of fool would volunteer himself for all that trouble?
Whoa.
You never know. Maybe there's one closer than you think. Small talk.
What is it?
Humans. Now, I haven't heard a thing about them here, but if we're attacked, I've heard Count Luis will hunt them down for us.
Oh.
Don't count on rumors. At the end of the day, you need to be prepared to defend your own life. Well, we got what we came for. What should we do now? Let's go back to base then.
Okay then.
You're going to use teleportation magic? Okay, let's get going. I still get my night action. That's good. Spending time at night, addendum. You can travel safely between towns at night using teleportation magic. Don't forget to keep an ear out for your followers' voices. Free nights. Even on days that you return from a trip, you still have free time for activities at night, as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon that day. Back to Martira Tavern. I hear a voice. Brigitte, I wonder if he'll come again. If he does. Oh, what's going on with you? Actually, no. Let's go into the room. The atmosphere here is totally different at night. Want to take a look around? If you ever need help, that's what I'm here for. It can now use magic abilities that heal or buff defense to widen its defensive repertoire and better protect the party. Auto Repel. Chance to reflect an enemy's attack in overworld combat. It comes with Knight's Proclamation. Rakukaja, increase one ally's defense for 3 turns. Metaline, weak HP recovery for allies in the same row. Heavy Rush, medium physical pierce damage. Dark Dodge. Tetrakarn, raises a barrier that repels 1/pierce strike attack for 1 ally. Not exactly what I expected, but it's still pretty good. Gunner, employs long range pierce attacks effective even from the back row. Also a death dealer of status ailments. Comeback Victory, recovers HP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Sleep Shot, only usable from back row. Deals weak physical pierce damage to 1 enemy. Poison Shot, only usable from back row. Gotcha. So it's a backline physical attacker. Tsukukaja, aim support, increases hit rate by 10%. Kind of a specialist. I've got some ideas. Ooh, and I get a crossbow. Nurse's next thing, Bombardier. At the start of a battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting on the deck. Enemies take damage. Okay. Next episode, we'll do our daily actions and probably start the next dungeon. I'm hoping we meet the blue hair guy before we go into the next dungeon. It would be nice if he brings a good archetype. That's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes, and remember to leave a like while you're at it. Hope you have a great day. Cue the outro.